What's good, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the channel. I'm LotusAsakura, the one who never knows best, bringing you some more Dragon Ball FighterZ matches and continuing on with some post-commentary of my latest City of Mayhem run. In my last video, we faced off against the Traumatizer. We took that set 2-0, even though it was a bit laggy. Then in my very next match, I believe we had to face off against Isaiah from DMV, who was met with a very unfortunate fate in the fact that he won the first game. It was a pretty close game. I nearly had to come back there at the end. Then he clutched out with his UI Goku, and then right after the first game, he seemingly got banned from PSN miraculously, probably due to his last opponent being salty and finding a way to get him banned. I don't know the details of the whole situation, but that's the speculation, that's the theory. So we moved on, we fought Alucard, we actually beat Alucard 2-0, which means that in top 16 I had to face off against none other than Double L. Now, if you've been watching my channel for a minute, and if you follow DBFZ at all, you definitely know who Double L is. I've fought Double L in the past, and I've actually faced him several times in tournament in City of Mayhem. And, well, I'm gonna just keep it a buck with you. He has absolutely demolished me every single time we have played. It has been a very, very one-sided 2-0 every single time I played him. Double O is a very formidable player. The thing is, though, I don't feel it as though it's... I want to word this carefully because I don't want to, like, try to downplay him or, like, you know... I'll say it how I say it, and you guys are going to take it however you're going to take it. Double O is a very skilled player. He is a more skilled player than I am by a decent margin. But more so than him being a skilled player than me, I think he has a playstyle that does very well against me. I think the way he thinks and the way he acts in game is a very good counter to how I view the game and how I play it. Because I've definitely beaten a number of players who I would say are on the same level or even better than Double L, but I have never beaten Double L in the set. So I think it's one of those player matchups that he just does really well against me. That being said, he typically plays different teams other than this, and he's playing the double fusions, which usually would be, you know, like a red flag or like a usually I'd be like, oh shit, this is gonna suck. But frankly, when I saw him playing Gogeta and Vegeta, and Ginyu is like his special character, like he's one of the OG Ginyu players, and frankly one of the best. He doesn't always play him, but he used to be a pretty loyal player to Ginyu. But when I saw the fusions, I was actually a little bit relieved, believe it or not, because the teams that he's beaten me with the worst included characters like UI Goku, and then Super Baby and Piccolo, and Ginyu as well. Combinations of those characters were what usually got me up the most. When it came to like Gogeta and Vegeta, I was like, okay, like these characters are obviously top tier. They're very strong, but I was like, I like my odds today more than I like my odds in any of my previous matchups against them. Excuse me, I don't know why I get the hiccups all of a sudden, but some of you guys will know that I had a period of time where I was struggling very much against Super Baby players. There was a stint where like every single tournament I entered, I was getting eliminated or beaten by Super Baby players. And I think I've gotten a little bit better at the matchup. I could still definitely use some work, but yeah, when I saw no Baby, no UI Goku, no Piccolo, I was like, okay, this is obviously still a very potent team, and it's not going to be easy, and it's still Double L, but I like my chances. You can see here in the first game, we're actually doing really well. I mean, Ginyu's doing some Ginyu things right now, but we're doing a pretty good job of like avoiding stuff. I find the hit on the Ginyu, he gets hit by the Trunks assist. I confirm with the 2H, dive into the 21 level 3. I should have taken him back mid-screen. I ended up, okay, no, I did, okay. No, wait, I didn't, I dove the wrong way. Big mistake. So that's something that you will see here, is that I did end up making a couple of big mistakes and some input errors. One thing that always bothers me, by the way, I want to say bothers me, I'm using the word loosely, it's not that deep, right? But like something that like kind of always like annoys me a little bit is that I mean, you guys who watch me, you know I'm not a professional fighting game player. I enter events a lot lately for fun, for the content, and I guess I'm somewhat of a competitor, but I'm more of a content creator and a YouTuber than a competitor, and we're just keeping it a buck, right? I can play the game at a decently high level, not the highest level, but above average, right? But you know, you guys watch my videos, I make mistakes all the time. I drop combos all the time. I make the wrong decision all the time. Oh, that should have been a punish on Gogeta. The big mistakes here, but we find the hit with the Dragon Rush. The thing that always annoys me though is that like I'll make a regular and a combo drop shit like that. Like that's just a regular like me being ass and fucking up, right? But like a mistake like that is something that like, and this match was being played on stream, and people will see me make mistakes like that in tournament, like, oh man, the nerves, and I hesitated there, and that wasn't. Yeah, that was just me freezing for a moment. But again, that's another example where like I'll do shit like that, and people are like, oh, he must have been nervous, or the nerves are getting to him, or blah blah blah. Nigga, I do this every day. I play the game every day. I'm literally, bro. When I'm keeping a buck with you, right? Let me pause this for a second. When I was playing this match, I'm literally in this chair with this blanket, with my hands under the blanket, big chilling, chair leaned all the way back. This is how I was playing the match, bro. I was super cozy and comfortable. Was not a there was no stress or nerves on my mind at all. I'm just bad, so sometimes I make mistakes, right? And so, like, I look over at the chat sometimes, or whatever. Like, I'll see you sometimes, like, I can see the nerves. I'm like, no, nigga, I'd rather be called trash than nervous. I wasn't nervous, because that's happened to be a few times. But it's cool. It's cool. Anyway, we had a big opportunity there to take out Gogeta, and I hesitated, and I ended up getting hit for it. I lost my base Vegeta, and there was a couple of big moments here in this match that you saw that where if I had capitalized, we probably would have already won this match by now. But we finally hit on Gogeta, knock him down, level 1, boom. Now it's going to come down to my solo, Trunks versus Ginyu. Now this should be a winnable match for me. Ginyu doesn't have the best neutral because without having assist behind him, he can't really set up the Ginyu force, and if I just do like that and pressure him with Change the Future, I could probably catch him off guard, and I was going to go in with a Change the Future, but he mashed 5H! It was so random, and it worked! He just randomly mashed 5H. I was so caught off guard, I don't know why he did that. I don't know why it worked, but he did, and it fucking blew my mind. And I looked over at the stream chat and I was like, why the fuck did he do that? And it worked. So he ended up taking game 1, and it's my own fault. Like Double O didn't win that game. I lost that game. We get the 2H start, the round start against his Gogeta, knock down into the 21 assists, build up a bit more bar here and get a bit more damage. It didn't really get great Oki here, but it's fine. Key Blast, was looking for a Reflect Bait, didn't quite give it to me, and then that was just one of those instances where I blocked Gogeta too well, and because it's a slide normal, it's just one of those like little things that, like, you know, a more experienced player, and honestly I have an experience where I shouldn't be falling for it, but a more experienced player is like, okay, that's not the 2M. Sometimes I block Gogeta 2L and I'm like, okay, I blocked the 2M, I can stand up now, but his 2L is not his 2M, but it kind of catches me off guard sometimes. Anyway, we find the cross up on the Ginyu, get some loops going here, and what I should have done here is actually, wait, did I do it? Okay, no, I did. I thought, I'm thinking of another match then. I was like, I should have brought in 21, but I did actually bring in 21 here. I might have honestly been better off bringing in Trunks because, I mean, I get a safe jump here, right? But I think I would have been more likely to get a hit with Trunks than with 21. But he ends up sparking anyway, so I guess in the end it doesn't really matter. I get full purple steals, I try to reflect, and I end up getting caught. But he tries to reset me, it doesn't quite work out, but then I end up getting hit by the 6M, so it's fine. Yeah. Pretty even match so far, though. I mean, he's spent his sparking, so have I. He's got a lot of bar. I've got a pretty healthy team so far, but he's just piling on the damage because the fusions, they output so much damage, and they're also so much better than most of the roster at taking advantage of some of the new system mechanics, mainly the special or the active tag. This is called active tag. I went for that combo. I could have probably killed there, but I ended up dropping it. Yeah, just maybe a poor combo choice on my part. And again, that's not nerves. That's just like, I chose a somewhat advanced, not really, but like a more intermediate combo, and I just ended up dropping it just because regular drops, you know? Yeah, the fusions, they take such great, they're so good at utilizing the active tag in this game. I feel like they do it better than almost any other character. Although that being said, I have developed a couple more techniques or strategies or whatever with my own team, with this team. That's implemented, you know, doing like Shining Slash into an active tag into base Vegeta in order to get, like, you know, a Key Blast into a Rocket Kick if I'm close enough to the corner, and then I get loops off that and I can potentially kill, or at least do, you know, build some extra bar, do some extra damage, and, you know, get build beater for a level 3 or DHC, you know, whatever the case is, right? Also doing the same thing with, like, you know, Android 21, where I can still come in through and then, you know, do Key Blast, Command Grab, etc, etc. It also works out pretty well. It's mainly off of Trunks, right? But also just doing Rocket Kick into an active tag or whatever is something I've been doing more. But one of the best uses of it that I don't really do a lot because I haven't been playing her a lot is actually with Lab Coat 21, where you can do, you know, Vegeta's knee drop or Trunks' Shining Slash, right? And then active tag into Lab Coat 21 and then do EX Stomp to get the OTG. It doesn't have to be EX, but you can do EX Stomp for a combo, or you can do regular Stomp just to go into Super or whatever, right? Or if you got an assist. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, it's something that I feel like some of my teams don't take advantage of as well, but the fusions do it really well, is just my point. Yeah. It's the team that really sucks dick at utilizing it, those 18 Brawdog Trunks. Like, I know I just talked about, like, always talking shit about that team, but like, if you think about it, like, none of those characters really. Oh, and that's again another mistake. I wanted Kick into level 1 and I fucked up. And it's okay though, he didn't punish this, but then I ended up getting him with Vegeta, but it doesn't matter. And yeah, he's just mashing EX Lariat, and I end up getting hit by it eventually. That's a medium scale starter. Active tag into Vegito, huge damage, builds even more bar, 2 bars spent. You're gonna get Ginyu. Oh wait, no, he actually spends level 3, which is smart because he gets Ginyu to assist up behind him and leaves Vegeta, which is the healthy character, in. So again, this is another match where I probably should have won this game, but a couple of bad drops ended up costing me. No punish on these EX grabs. Goes for the same side mix with the sword. I think it's going to be a cross up, so I go for the 2H. Ends up hitting me. Level 1, and Double L takes things 2-0, and those were both very winnable games for me. In fact, you might even say, I do believe I should have won both of those games, but I'm my own biggest downfall, you know what I'm saying? Just, the poor execution just, led to my own demise. So it is what it is. So we go down to the loser's bracket, and what happens next is so much worse than what just happened to me against Double L. We'll be right back. So it's probably in the title or something, right? So you already know what's happening, because I'm pretty sure I've already spoiled it in the title. And this is the part you've been waiting for. Well, as it turns out, Hikari actually got sent to losers by Neji Hyuga for real. Some of you guys may know of him. I believe he streams on Twitch. He enters events more often recently, it seems like. I don't think he was for a while, but he does more so now. And, well, that meant Hikari ended up in my path in the loser's bracket. And I was like, you know what? Hikari is definitely a way better player than I am. Like, maybe I'll do it. I'm probably not going to win. But he was playing Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, Vegito, and Janemba. But he was playing the C assist for both Vegito and Janemba, which meant he was just trying to level 7. And, well, like I said, it's in the title. You already know where this is going. And you also see the way he's playing. Very aggressive, mashing a lot, full auto combos, overextending. And it worked out really well because I was approaching this, like, even though I knew he was playing a bit of a meme team, he was opting for level 7, he was playing super disrespectful. And I mean, obviously, right, he's literally just trying to style on me. But, like, you know, super dashing and then having no assist, no coverage, and then air dashing forward at me on block. Just doing shit that I was just not prepared for. I played him as if he was a good player, and he was playing me as if I was a bad player, and just treating me as if I didn't know how to play this game at all. And it ended up working out because it was just like something that I wasn't really ready for. And you can see very quickly, less than a minute into the match, I get hit with a level 7. I find to change the future, full face to the front, or full to the front of the face. You know what I'm trying to say. I get the smash on the CTF, which means a medium scale combo into a level 3 on the Gogeta, but the damage is already done. Basically, Vegeta got knocked out really quickly. 21's already been level 7. I mean, like, this is a winnable match, but I highly doubt it. Run up 5M. Just, yeah, he was just playing me like I was a complete scrub, and in his eyes I probably am, because he's a very cocky guy. But yeah, I mean, yeah, and again, super dash, air dash forward on me, reflect right away when I super dash, full auto combos, just, and granted he's playing kind of scrubby himself here, but I mean, he's playing the right character for it. So 2H, level up, block the 6H, EX kick. Yeah, this was a very one-sided match. Very one-sided match. So basically, I went into this playing him as if he was a different style of player, and he went into this like, I'm gonna just do whatever the fuck I want, and it worked. He just, yeah. So it is what it is. We go into game 2. I round start kick. I didn't think he'd opt for it because he actually did that same exact round start in the last match. So I was like, okay, maybe he'll try to mix it up this time. He didn't. He didn't at all. We do find a hit off the super dash though, confirm that into a rocket kick, into the loops. I definitely got to step up my base Vegeta combo game. I'm still doing some of the older versions of loops that aren't very optimal and that people don't really do anymore, but it's because I can't do the other ones. I have tried to learn them, and I'm just not good enough. I'm just not good enough. I just don't have the execution. One day it'll click, but it just hasn't yet. Base Vegeta is a character that, like, a lot of you got full auto combo. A lot of you guys know I wanted to play since release. If you are an OG follower of the videos or the stream, well, really the stream, because I didn't really play a whole lot of my videos back when he released. But if you follow the stream, you know he's a character I really tried to learn and play, but I just couldn't do the loops. And my stream would always just get on my ass, but like, bro, you gotta learn the loops, you gotta learn the loops. I'm like, nigga, I'm trying, I fucking can't. I'd be on stream every day practicing that shit, practicing all the time off stream, and I just couldn't get it until literally Season 3. Base Vegeta released in the middle of Season 1, I could not do loops until Season 3. So, it is what it is. Despite that though, in Season 2, and I've told this story plenty of times before, in Season 2, when Season 2 started, they nerfed Android 18, and they made her feel really ugly because they changed her J2H, they gave way more recovery to her J214M, and basically it just made the character feel way less fun to me, because it wasn't even about about her being weaker, she wasn't fun to play for me at the start of season 2. Obviously, I play her a lot now. I just got over it. I got used to it. But she used to feel way smoother and a lot more fun to play. They did that to a few characters, Bardock being one of them, but at least it made more sense with Bardock. But like with 18, I was like, bro, why the fuck would they do this? So anyway, I dropped 18 for base Vegeta for months. I was not playing 18 anymore. I played base Vegeta, but eventually I went back to her anyway just because my base Vegeta was just trash. I mean, like, I was still winning plenty of games with the character. I was doing well. And then obviously Sonic Fox ended up picking up the character in season 2 and beating Goichi, and then a lot of people picked up the character. And then eventually, you know, Vegeta gets nerfed even more, even though he had already been nerfed. But I digress. The point is, I was playing him a lot. I still couldn't do the loops, so I went back to 18. And eventually in season 3, I learned how to do them, so I play the character a lot now. That being said, you can see we actually even things up here against Hikari. We took out Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. 21 is gone. However, it's looking like I might actually have a chance to win this match. He still has a lot of bar on his side. I don't have the meter here to get the kill on Vegito, but I dropped the combo and he ends up getting reset, which happened a couple of times in this set, as you will have noticed, where he was trying to down tech or just mash right away, and he ended up just getting reset because he wanted to push buttons instead of blocking. Yeah, I get a big 5M punish here on the Janemba. Knockdowns to the Trunks. Boom, boom. Bit more of an extension. Dum, dum. A little bit too much though to get the 2-1-4 up, but it's fine. I just jump in with a JM and he actually gets hit. And then, you know, if I just finish this combo, keep it simple, knock down, command grab, level 1. Honestly, I didn't even need the command grab. I had so much bar that if I could have just done level 1, and even if it wasn't enough to kill, I still had Trunks on level 2, which absolutely would have been enough, even though it's an incredibly weak super. And, you know, when I did that command grab, it gave me flashbacks to a set I had against Hikari in an NLBC a few months back, where I almost beat him, and I dropped my command grab with base Vegeta and accidentally got a Ki Blast instead and ended up losing the game in the end. Yeah, it sucked a lot. Anyway, we go on into game 3, and again, he's aggressing, very much so. I reflect, even though I'd already, I should have just taken my turn back, and then he's building up levels. Base Vegeta's about to die. He's going to build a ton of bar here. Full combo. He's only going to need maybe, what, 2 bars to kill? Yeah. Into Janemba, bring in Vegito, and this was smart too. He does the change into Janemba and into Vegito, so he doesn't spend his level ups that he just got on Gogeta, so he gets to preserve that as well. I would assist he's actually playing with Gogeta. I don't remember, was it the C assist or was it the A assist? I don't remember if he's doing level ups or DP C assist. I don't think he was playing triple C assist though, I just can't remember. Gets another level up, gets to level 4, mashes straight through the Trunks assist into auto combo, into level up to level 7, and it's like one touch and I die here. He's not going to spend that on 21 because it's just not worth it. But again, the immediate challenge of the mash, I get counter hit, and it's and the EX flip kick, down goes 21, and it just now how the come on, bro, how the fuck did you possibly? He super dashes at me. I was going for a 5S. I vanished to punish the super dash because I don't have time to 2H it. And I get 2H'd. This game fucking hates me. There's no... Whatever, dog. Whatever, dog. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Hit this video with a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe if you haven't already so you can stay tuned for all this content stuff I'm bringing you. With all that being said, screenshot today. Remember, nothing happens to swing the bat later.